I feel like I'm on NPR with this microphone. Welcome to Will Drum for Food on NPR, where today's drummer is, or not today's drummer, today's guest is famous jazz drummer Lionel Sticks McDougal McDix. Yeah, and roll the intro. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. So I completely jacked up that intro. Completely jacked it up. Holy cow, I messed that up bad. Welcome to Will Drum for Food, everybody. The rantings of an over-caffeinated madman. Huge show announcement today. You'll notice how far away I backed away from that microphone because I got this mic and I really got an issue with it clipping. I'm trying to figure out why. Currently, right now, I am not running it into. It just sounds distorted. I'm not running it into any sort of mic preamp. I'm just running it into the crappy preamp or whatever that's on this. Let me turn that down a little bit. That's on this. This computer. So I'm doing this show completely live, no jump cuts, none of that crap, none of that fancy stuff where I'm like here and then I'm here and then I'm here. Not doing that today. What I'm doing is I'm just doing kind of like a test run of the OBS software, trying to get the hang of it. And luckily, I'm an audiovisual guy by trade. It's my job. So I'm really comfortable with doing this kind of stuff in a live setting. It's just what I do at work. I'm a little, I really jacked up that intro bad, though, because I went back to it and I went to unmute the mic. I'm used to buttons on a mixing board, and there was no button there. And so I went to unmute the mic, and I hit the slider way up, and then that causes the microphone to start clipping really bad. So there are a lot of issues I got to get worked out, and I'll get there. I will get there. It'll get better. So the whole point of this show is I'm going to get a little feedback because I'm going to start doing a live stream show. Now, I had mentioned on the Google Plus groups that I had, I'm doing a basement remodel. Long story short, my kid moved out it's hard to believe such a young, handsome devil as myself could have a child that's in his mid-20s, but as fact I do. He moved out a few years ago, and like they do, he's coming back. I went back to my parents, he's coming back to his parents. It happens. Long story short is I kind of took over his room. It's kind of like a pseudo office. I got this treadmill back here. That's how I keep all this at 10. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. So he can't go back. He can't have his old room back. So basically we have to move him down in the basement. And the basement had some serious issues when we bought the house with some water leakage and drug stashes. So there was some issues down there that we had to get taken care of. And so over the years, and it's a lot of money and a lot of work to take care of that stuff. And if you want to avoid taking out another loan, you got to do it slowly. And that's what I've been doing. So I'm in the process right now of tearing apart that basement. So obviously that's where I did all my drum covers and record actually most of my videos, and it's just not going to happen. I'm hoping this is done and I can at least start recording back down there within a few weeks, but I'm not guaranteeing anything, and I can do covers. I can record at the school I teach at. The problem with that is I normally record videos during the day when my wife's at work on a day off. That place it's a business, or it's at a business park, like a business condo, and there's businesses next door. And we got to try to kind of avoid making too much noise like in the afternoon when they're in prime business hours. So it's really difficult for me to record covers because for me to do them, I actually have to do them after normal business hours, which is when I'm teaching drums. So I'm hoping where I can just go like knock out like 5 or 6 in one of these days this week, and have some stuff to put up and keep mixing. But as of right now, the cover I put out Wednesday is my last drum cover for the foreseeable future. I'll be able to do some other things like product reviews. I want to do a video of like 3 different 18-inch crashes that I have, but right now I am starting to ramble. I want to get to the point of this show. And the point of this show is I'm going to start doing a live stream, probably on Tuesday nights. But I would really like to do one this Sunday night. And I'm thinking probably like 7:30 Central Time. Just a quick half-hour live stream. All right? And I would like you guys, because this show is not going to be a show where I'm playing videos of myself. I see no point in that. If you want to watch my videos, go to my channel, and obviously, you don't want to watch them more than once or twice because, after the initial surge of subscribers watching my videos, they don't get watched anymore by subscribers. It's other people. So, and I don't blame you. I don't watch your videos more than once, maybe twice. So it's just the way it is, So I figured I'm not going to show my videos on a live stream for you guys to sit and watch again because you've already seen them all. And plus, I can't even make any money right now. So what I want to do is I really like to feature on occasion a drummer in the community. Actually, no, a drummer outside of the community to bring in the community. Like I said, we've all seen you guys. I'll feature you guys every once in a while, but I'd really like to do some interviews. Some of you guys got some really good stories about your life and how you became drummers. I think you need to share that kind of stuff. And I really want the topic to be all drums. So I got to figure out right now. I was kind of leaning towards calling it Drum Geeks Live, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I should just call it, because I already have the Will Drum for Food brand, so to speak. I'm just thinking about calling it Will Drum for Food Live. So let me know what you think. Should I call it Will Drum for Food Live, or should I call it Drum Geeks Live? It's going to be Drum Something Live, Obviously, I got to get the lighting figured out in here because it's dancing back and forth webcam. And I'm back on a webcam. It's the first time I've used this webcam since in quite a while, which is, it's not ideal, but it's all I really have to work with right now. I could use my iPhone, but you see the big record button, so that's not going to work. So try to think of some topics that you would like to talk about this week. Leave them in the comment section down below. It could be anything drum or music related. Hell, it could be anything entertainment related. I want this show, I want it to be almost like an afternoon talk show where we engage with each other. I argue with you, and you call me a fascist and hang up on me. I mean, that sounds like a lot of fun to me. I mean, a lot of fun. I haven't been called a fascist in like an hour. So I'd really be looking forward to that kind of stuff, But I think we need to interact, just me and you guys. I love to talk. I can't ever shut up about drums. If you skip me talking about drums and drum gear, ask my students. I swear to God, they come into lessons and they'll ask me a question about what's the difference between a drum that only has one lug in the center to 2 lug, and they know that I'll sit and talk about it for almost the entire lesson, and that they'll be able to they won't have to prove to me that they didn't practice, because I'll never know, because I talked about the difference between a center lug and 2 lugs. like I know the difference. I don't even know what they're called. I'm completely full of crap. But that's the idea, guys. So leave your questions, comments, hate mail, whatever down below. Let me know how this worked out with the OBS software, because I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing this completely live, no cuts, and then I'm just going to upload it to the YouTube machine right there. And I know there's some bugs I got to work out with some jerkiness in the video. It's something with OBS, and you have to like scale a video to a certain size. So I'm thinking I might have to take some of my videos that I plan on using possibly in a show and upload them to YouTube, and then bring them back down, because Johnson Drummer said that actually helps a lot. So that's it, guys. I mean, that's the whole gist of this show, you know. And I really hope you guys tune in Sunday night. Let's do Sunday night. What did I say? 7:30. Yeah, Sunday night, 7:30 Central Standard Time. So that would be 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain, and 5:30 Pacific. All right, that's it. You all have a great day.